Hey, it's Von Barron here at your jazzdrumschool.com YouTube channel. Aloha, hope you're doing well. Wearing my Aloha shirt today. It's getting a little warmer here in Japan. So today I want to teach you how to connect your drum solo back to the head or the melody of the song. All right, so as drummers, one of our most important jobs is to mark the song form, meaning every song has a form to it, right? A certain number of measures and this section and that section. We've got to know where we are in that song form. And one of the things that's really important that we have to do is if we are playing our solo, which often drum solos are the last in the order of solos in jazz. I don't know why that is. I don't like it, but that's the way it is. So what happens is if my solo is the last solo, I've got to be able to set up the head or the melody. Everybody's going to return to the melody. So remember, when we play jazz, we play the melody up front, maybe one or two times. We do a bunch of solos, and then we play the melody one or two times at the end, right? And it's really important if we're the last solo in that order, right, that we set up that melody, meaning we kind of bridge the dynamics and the feeling from our solo into the feeling of the melody. So if we don't do that and we come at it and we do it a little too harsh or too heavy-handed, it doesn't really match up. And I hear a lot of learning jazz drummers do that. They kind of crash, bang, boom, up to the very last beat of the very last measure of their solo, and then crash into the top, back into the melody of the song form to finish the song. And if it works, if the energy is there, if the energy of the melody is at that level. But oftentimes it's not. And so we have to learn how to subtly bring our dynamics down and ease our way back into the melody. So what I'm going to do for you now is I'm going to play a couple of different ways. The first way is I'm going to crash, bang, boom up to the very last beat and crash into that downbeat. And I want you to hear how that sounds. And then I'm going to ease into it. All right, check it out. So what did you think? Which one do you think is better? Drop a comment below. For me, it's always going to be the one where you ease your way back into it, right? And this song is actually a practice track, drum practice track you can get at either jazzdrumschool.com or at my store, vonbarronstore.com. I'll put the link below down in the description for you to get it. This is really fun. It's called Toots It. It's based on the tune written by Toots called Bluesette. So great tune written by Toots and really nice arrangement, kind of an original arrangement by my good friend Philip Strange, who I play with a lot here in Japan. So anyway, so what this tune is more, it's really kind of sweet and delicate and dynamic, and it has energy. Different times it kind of energy swells and it comes back down. So it's important though that I'm always listening to that. I'm always aware of that. So the second version, where I really eased my way back into it, for me that fits like a glove. That works so great. And if you're going to be playing in different situations, I really encourage you to connect that way. Okay? Be aware of what the dynamics are of the melody and connect your solo in a way that matches those dynamics. So the important thing here is you've got to think ahead, all right? You've got to think in advance, like where am I going, okay? So you can prepare. It's not going to be enough to think last minute, oh, that's right, the melody's coming, and then suddenly you just missed your opportunity. What you want to do is be preparing, 4 measures in advance, or even 8 measures in advance you could do it. But 4 measures for sure. And this song is in 3/4. So it's, they're going to go a little faster than 4/4. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, You should have 4 measures, should be just about the right amount. So what you're going to do is think like this. If I'm playing along, solo, 1, 2, 3. See, I'm just thinking in my mind, I've got a decrescendo. I've got to bring the volume down to here so that we can go back to the melody, right? If I keep it up here, it's not going to match. So you've got to be thinking ahead. That's the really, really critical point here. You've got to be thinking ahead. So the last 8 measures. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So you get that? So that's something you got to do. And as drummers, it's something we have to do all the time when we play jazz. We're constantly asked to mark that song form. And this is one of the really important ways that we do it. Now, if you want to learn how to play in 3/4 and 5/4, I have an odd meters drumming course at jazzdrumschool.com that's going to hook you up. You're going to learn how to do all that and feel really confident in those odd meters. If you want to work on your jazz drum soloing and really get that stuff together, check out my jazz drum soloing course at jazzdrumschool.com. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. Be sure you like the video so it gets around YouTube a lot easier. And drop a comment. I'd love to hear from you, and I love to connect. All right? Thanks so much again, and keep swinging, my friend.